A couple of days ago, man, we find out that Lil Jon's son is missing, but it wasn't the fact that, oh, his son was missing. It was the details and how he went missing and basically what the family said as a result of him missing and everybody going, wait, what the hell? Rapper Lil Jon's son reported missing in Georgia. Nathan Smith, 27 years old, who goes by the name DJ Young Slade, was last seen in Milton around 6 a.m. on Tuesday. Rapper Lil Jon's adult son was reported missing after he was last seen leaving his Georgia home on Tuesday. Nathan Smith, 27, who goes by the name DJ Young Slade, was last seen near Baldwin Drive in Mayfield Road in Milton around 6 a.m. on Tuesday. Police said in a bulletin that he ran out of the house and has been missing since. He left on foot and did not have a cell phone with him, the bulletin states. Police say he may be disoriented and in need of assistance, and his family and friends are concerned for his safety. Lil Jon's publicist told NBC affiliate WXIA of Atlanta that the family is asking for privacy at this time. We are also asking for continued prayers for Nathan to come home safely, the publicist said. Bang! Before we move on, here's something you can do and get paid for. This is called free cash. Free cash is number 2 on the Apple Store and pays you to play games. You can make $500 plus a month by playing games for free. Use my QR code or the link in the description to get $5 when you download and sign up for free. Download and get paid on your phone and start playing. Then, unfortunately, today, man, we get the unfortunate news that his family keep on saying, respect our privacy. It sounded like they kind of knew something already because this news wasn't shocking to them based off how they wrote their sentence because they said this shit again. Wrote it.
As we continue here, guys, we have a lot of things to get to. I actually just got in a news release, breaking news. I want to let you know about the latest regarding that missing person case we have been following. You're taking a look at DJ Young Slade, government name Nathan Smith. And one thing to keep in mind here, police just releasing that they have found a body in a pond, and they believe that body to be that of the 31-year-old. You're looking at video from when he appeared here on Good Day Atlanta with Elise Edie just a short time ago. But on the morning of February 3rd, to give you some backstory, Milton police officers responded to a report of a missing adult in the area of Baldwin Drive in Milton. They found that Nathan Smith had left his residence under unusual circumstances and they couldn't find him. The Milton Police Department immediately started search efforts and coordinated with multiple partner agencies to be able to try to find him over several days. But after being unable to find him during that time, teams actually expanded their search to include a pond in the Mayfield Park near Smith's home there in Milton. And then today, February 6th, just before noon, divers with the Cherokee County Fire Department located and recovered a body from the pond. And the police now believe that person to be Nathan Smith. They are waiting official confirmation from the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office. But based on the investigation to date, investigators say there is no sign of foul play, but the Milton Police Department Criminal Investigations Division is going to continue to treat this as an open and active investigation. They do further say in their news release that I just now have in my hands that no further details are going to be released until the official cause and manner of death are determined by the Fulton County Medical Examiner and all investigative leads have been thoroughly examined. And finally, they do say they extend their deepest condolences to the Smith family during this difficult time, and they are respectfully asking the community and members of the press to honor the family's request for privacy as they grieve and navigate this tragedy. As many of you know, Nathan Smith, known as DJ Young Slade, is the son of Atlanta rapper Lil Jon. So we'll continue to keep you updated on this tragic.
Now, if you know Seti Nash, I'm not one of the ones who believe in conspiracy theories and all this crap. So everybody, oh, he sacrificed his son and all this and everything. I don't know about any of that crap or anything. So I'm not one of those people who will push that, oh, his son basically was sacrificed. But I will push the fact that his family did know something. Like they knew that Lil Jon's son has a history of either drug abuse, which typically more than likely was the psychotropic drugs, which mean they messed with you up here, or that his son had intent on doing something, because some about the way that they wrote that, bro, just don't sit right with me. Imagine if you were a friend. Put in a friend. Basically, how y'all just heard that shit. If you heard that a family member of yours, let's say they had a cousin of yours missing, and they put out that statement, and they say, hey, yo, you know, he's missing, but basically give us our privacy and keep us in need at a time of your needs. Like, wait, what? What the hell? Like, nah. You want privacy in this? So you mean don't hit you up and ask, yo, did your son this, did your son that? And we're just talking about the media. That don't land right. All you should have said was this, in my opinion. Yo, bro, my cousin, my son, whatever the hell is missing, and we just want prayers that he return, get home safely, man. We looking for you, reach out to us. We don't know what happened. It just sounded to me like they already freaking knew that his butt was basically on his way out. Now, what we don't see is that he is basically, we don't see anything that sparks out, because I'm looking for it right now, and basically it say that he went to NYU Clyde Davis Institute and working as a DJ and producer, and then he came out as Young Slade, and then he appeared on MTV's Family Legacy and Family Feud, showing his career independent of his father's. So, we have all that. But nothing, man. Nothing. I don't see nothing about any kids. I don't see anything about none of that. So, he said this before. The Quintessential Gentleman, I guess that's a magazine. And he said, it's dope to appreciate my dad, show respect, and just look at all the things he's done. And it's nice to get the torch passed down and do my thing. He told the outlet, because it's like it comes from him, but also I'm definitely taking it and making it my own. More recently, the Milton Police. Yeah. All that stuff. But, yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I just don't like the answer. I'm not saying that they sacrificed him or none of that bullshit. I don't believe that, but I believe they knew that Youngin didn't want to be here anymore. It sounds like he just decided I'm gone. Not in a negative way, because some of y'all probably take that and be like, damn, Nash, that's pretty heartless. My view on when people decide to check out in life is completely different and separate from what the majority of people are used to. So I'm not really the person to ask, because if my thoughts is, if you really don't want to be here, then I can't really be mad that you decided to say, I don't want to live anymore, because it might have been more painful to live and you thought that death was an escape. And I'm not saying that that's the right thing. I'm not saying that at all, because I don't believe that. But what I am saying is that I try to look at things on both sides, but I always say this, and y'all can quote me on this. I always say your life is not your own, so keep your hands off of it. Your death is not something that happens to you. It happens to everybody that's around you that's affected. Like when you're gone, you don't give a shit, bro. You're not here anymore. But the individuals that you affected, the people that you touch, bro, it is what it is. Now, word around the streets of Atlanta, Youngin used to be on drugs. So, it could have been a bad batch or something, or anything. Like I said, psychotropics and all this stuff. But whatever the case may be is, unfortunately, he's no longer here with us. Prayers out to Lil Jon and his family, man. No parent wants to bury their children. Like, no freaking parent wants to bury their freaking child, man. So the only good thing we could say about this is that at least nobody took him from them. Like, he wasn't slain in the streets, or nobody killed him, or none of this shit. It's just one of those things where mentally, I think he just wasn't all there, and death became his only release. So I'm not one to judge when people do shit like that. But I will say this. I think the family knew, like, mentally he didn't have it all, man. And They knew what this was going to lead to. I just, in my mind, I don't see it no other way. But what do you think? Do y'all think that that's what happened? That he basically was like, yeah, I'm up out of here and I'm finna go ahead and do what I'm about to do? Or do y'all believe that he was sacrificing all that shit? Y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Click right here to see how Terrence Crawford basically bat down a question and turns it into something crazy. But I got an interesting take on it. Some boxing fans agree. A lot of y'all don't. But let's see. Click right here to see that video and click right here for the playlist. And I'll catch you on the next one. Reload it.